Hello everyone, and now welcome to Game 2 here on Ancient Isle 2. Game 2 between Zhou, or the Night Elf, and the Undead. We can see that the Undead player is Yuzhou here on spawning on the bottom right hand side of the map. Meanwhile, on the top left, it is going to be XiXi. Yeah, my Bopo Mofo is nowhere near that good. So I don't even know if I'm quite saying it right. Now, we are going to be seeing an Ancient of War already coming in from the Night Elf player. We can see that the Altar of Elders and the Moonwell is also coming into play. So a pretty standard opening so far coming in from the Night Elf. Undead with a very, very unfortunate turn of events in Game 1. It was very even, promised to be a very long macro game. And then all of a sudden, one Breath of Fire and one Orb of Venom attack later, the game was over. Now, let's move on. Moving to Game 2, let's see. Yes, it looks as though the Undead player is wishing a little bit of good luck to his opponent. He's perhaps hoping that he does not have the same bad luck as his opponent in the as he did in the previous game. Now, taking a look at strategies, we are going to be seeing the Demon Hunter coming in this time around, and I like this hero choice. Hero choice and Demon Hunter versus a Death Knight. Always a classic battle. We are also going to see a transition into ghouls, though. That's one of the strategies that I've always wanted to see from a Demon Hunter, whether or not if he got Immolation Aura, how many ghouls he could actually take down if he ever got surrounded. Level 3 or level 2 Immolation Aura at level 3 does deal, I believe, is it 20 damage a second or 30 damage a second, pretty much making it so that the ghouls are just absolutely melting when trying to stand there. Tomb of Relics is now completed. Death Knight should be popping out momentarily. Alright, as the Demon Hunter will be popping out as well. Archer and Ancient of War already going at it. The Ancient of War this time around not having any Wisp in order to repair it. The Demon Hunter gonna get an easy job creeping this out here as he's going after the Troll Trapper and the Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi, what's happening here? Is he just... Oh, okay, perhaps a little bit of a mistake there, as the Ancient of War should have been going after and eating a tree. Instead, Ring of Protection +2 has been picked up. Demon Hunter now at 7 armor, meaning a 42% increase in hit points. If you do not account for spells, that is going to be very, very difficult, as that Demon Hunter can absorb about 1,000 points of damage before getting taken down. The Demon Hunter now continuing to creep out this 3-1-1 creep camp. We should see perhaps a similar strategy coming in from the Undead, as the Undead now just coming in with mass ghouls. Alright, this is the Unholy Aura strategy, and oh, the Demon Hunter at level 1 does get surrounded. There you go, gets surrounded, burns the Scroll of Town portal already. And a beautiful strategy this time around coming in from the Undead player, utilizing mass ghouls with Unholy Aura to get to his opponent very, very quickly. We may see another surround here as Skeletal Minions. Oh no, not a trap. Oh, could it be a trap again? The Unholy Aura. The Demon Hunter now just trying to engage, trying to run away. Could be very bad. This Demon Hunter trying to get away here, and oh, getting almost boxed out. The Death Knight and the Demon Hunter, both sides going at it. Are they going to perhaps be able to push this unit away? It does not look like it. Beautifully done, though, as the Death Knight does get a little bit of additional regeneration because of that Unholy Aura, and you can see that the ghouls are regenerating, albeit slowly, even though they are off of Blight. Alright, in comes the Death Knight again, and if they had just gotten that surround, this game pretty much would have been a completely different story already, as the Death Knight and the Demon Hunter ghouls now coming in from the other side. This is absolutely huge, and a beautiful, oh gosh, a beautiful trap once again, and this is one of those situations where should've, would've, could've saved your skill for Immolation. The Demon Hunter pretty much with maximum mana, not going to be doing much of anything. Level 2 on the Demon Hunter. Oh, what a bad miscalculation. Oh my gosh, the Demon Hunter able to escape at 13. Oh, I was waiting for a Death Coil, and I just remembered that there is no Death Coil. Oh, the sheep could trip him up. The sheep could trip him up. Oh, goodness, this is such a close fight. Alright. A very, very hairy existence for that Demon Hunter. I thought that the Demon Hunter would have fallen at level 2, and it would have been a much, much longer resurrection time. And wow, I'm sure that the Undead player didn't wish that much good luck for his opponent at the start of the game. All right, the Demon Hunter may now have Immolation Aura, and with Immolation Aura and perhaps Evasion Tech, that would be a completely different story. Here we go. Here we are going at it once more. The Demon Hunter now trying to get away. Gets off some easy attacks. No boots of speed, though, on that Demon Hunter. A bit surprised about that. Actually, no, there's the boots of speed on the Demon Hunter. No boots of speed on the Death Knight. So that Demon Hunter is now faster as a Wisp is doing some beautiful pathing. And yes, beautifully done by the Night Elf player. All right, Death Knight, is it going to be able to get a surround here? Just stop trying to surround. That would be my advice to the Undead player. You know your opponent has a Staff of Teleportation. It either has Evasion or it has Immolation Aura, and if it does have Immolation Aura, that would be just near suicide for many of those ghouls, especially if a Panda. No, it's going to be a Naga Sea Witch now coming in. Both sides battling it out here, and the Death Knight is actually in a very sad situation. Naga Sea Witch now trying to back away. A new Naga Sea Witch coming in, as well as, oh, are we going to get a surround here? No, we are not. Boots of Speed, was it transferred? Yes, it was. And the Demon Hunter sitting at level 2, going after the Naga Sea Witch. Meanwhile, the Death Knight and the ghouls going after this slithering Naga Sea Witch as well. Naga Sea Witch is now heading back home. We are going to be seeing, yes, archers. No, archers are not going to get taken down. And this is just rather sloppy play, I got to admit, coming in from the Undead player. The Undead player should have perhaps have at least gotten a little bit more experience at this point. Death Knight now down to a 72, 73 mana, 75. Is it going to be able to escape? Yes, it will. Now sitting on Blight. I do not see any Obsidian statues out on the field. I don't even see a Slaughterhouse as of yet. And that is the problem. With no real way to heal up these units, he has to be very careful with any sort of movement. Naga Sea Witch now on the move. No Overseers and no Wardens are just sitting by. A Death Knight now making its way off to the north, off over here. As we can see, the Naga Sea Witch and the Demon Hunter just battling it up. Ancient of War taking a lot of damage, doing what it's supposed to do. But I really think that the Night Elf just dodged a huge bullet in the early portion of the game and now has a very sizable lead. We are going to be seeing the Slaughterhouse finally transition, but is it going to be in time? Also, are we going to perhaps see a Lich or any other hero? Normally, Naga Sea Witches are utilized as an early pressure, early tactic hero, as the Naga Sea Witch is not that strong as the game rolls on. So I am surprised that the Undead player and the Night Elf player themselves are continuing to creep. It looks as though the Forest Troll Warlord will go down. Naga Sea Witch may get to level 2 for the Night Elf. Meanwhile, the Death Knight Naga Sea Witch may get to level 2 as well. Just getting very low on some of the hit points here. The Death Knight may be forced to use a potion. What did it give? Now sitting at level 2 here. Crypt Fiends are finally out. And the Death Knight does need to back away, taking a bit of damage. There's the Tome of Strength. As we can see, the Naga Sea Witch sitting at level 2. So we are seeing that 2-2 on both sides. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability has been purchased. Healing wards now come in. So the Naga Sea Witch is seen at level 3. The Demon Hunter now seen at level 2. As we see a quick teleport back home in order to repurchase everything and now make another move. Demon Hunter does have plus 15 attack. Also with those healing wards, that is going to be a very huge obstacle to overcome unless we do see destroyers, and then the destroyers may actually or will get fed. Lich also coming out, so this is not your typical Undead tri-hero. We are going to be seeing a whole bunch of ghouls, and then on top of that, perhaps an Orb of Corruption on that Lich. An Orb of Corruption on the Lich now would just be absolutely devastating, as there's so many ghouls, and that -5 armor debuff would be potentially game-changing. Naga Sea Witch sitting off over here. What are we gonna have? The Demon Hunter does get off a mana burn. Some damage, very slow damage being finally dealt off over here, as the Naga Sea Witch is going to be joined by that Lich with an Orb of Corruption, and we now may see some aggression taking place. All right, the large troll has already been taken down. Unfortunately for the undead, we may see a bit of a creepjack here. Obsidian statue is healing up all of these units once again. Death Knight is maximum on mana. Lich, I'm not quite sure what he trained, but since I haven't seen Frost armor, I will assume that he did train Frost Nova. Naga Sea Witch, there is the Naga Sea Witch, and wow, taking a lot of damage already. Ghouls now making their way forward, and it looks like level 1 Unholy Aura, but those ghouls are with, I believe, Ghoul Frenzy, and quickly taking down a bear. The bear could get taken down here in just a second. You can see, however, the damage being dealt. One bear does go down. Archers are going to be battling up. Ghouls are going after the archers. The bears are getting eaten by the destroyers, and that's exactly what the undead player was hoping for. Both sides are fighting it out, and now the undead player in a significant advantage. Death Knight could be coming back with perhaps a death coil to save one of these low hit point units. Yes, does save a unit there. There's a mana burn. No more death coils will be coming in at all, as the archers now are all pretty much taken care of. Bears going after Crypt Fiends. Crypt Fiends are going to be falling, but there is still one destroyer in the air. Will this destroyer get taken down? That is the key question. Yes. Oh no. Wow. It does get taken down finally, as a potion of lesser invulnerability being utilized. All right, Naga Sea Witch tries to run away. Is this going to be enough? Units are trying to get away here. There is the, I believe, a scroll or potion of healing of some sort. Skeletal minions now getting in the way of the bears, as the tri-hero of undead heading back home. Is there going to be enough mana? That is the question. Obsidian statue needs to both generate hit points and mana for both sides. Is this going to be enough? The bears are now backing away, perhaps for some for a bit of rejuvenation. All right, give me one moment. All right, coming back over here, we can see the Demon Hunter now doing a bit of creeping, getting creepjacked. It looks as though the Null Wardens are still coming in, but the Null Wardens are actually going after the Destroyer. Death Knight falls at level 2, and it looks as though this is going to be another victory for the Night Elf player. The Night Elf just absolutely wrecking Undead and so far in these matchups, as we now go into Game 3. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys are enjoying this series between these two rather unknown players for me, but still entertaining games to say the very least. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.